to the 2015 Vans World Cup of Surfing. Matt Wilkinson, Michel Perez, Miguel Tudella, Pino Lopes. Well, this guy's obviously a household name, Michel Perez. Before we get to our surfer in blue, let's follow the Spartan. Long, drawn out, cut back straight into the whitewater. Now he digs deep off the bottom, straight into the lip. Beautiful forehand snap. Now he gets back on rail again. These long, carving turns are just, they are things of wonder. How does he power through it? A nice ending snap with a little bit of an air drop just to add some flair. Great opening ride for Michel Perez.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start to a heat. Michel Perez is going to be so fired up after that. You know, again, we talk about how tricky it is to find a wave that just gives you multiple opportunities. And he put together a handful of maneuvers. Beautiful long cutback right there. So already he's like in the bonus here. And then he absolutely smashes the lip. Watch the rebound on his cutback. That was one of the better cutbacks we've seen in this event. Beautiful surfing there from Michel Perez. I love how reserved he is. You know, a lot of times Michel, he has so much power on tap that he can really grunt through turns. Talking about that flow in the last year. We saw him break through last year and win a couple of CTs. And that was the transition he's made. He's was rewarded.
Savage science. Here goes Matt Wilkinson. Watch out for this guy's backhand. Nice opening carve. Whips it around. Straight back underneath his feet. And he goes again up into the lip. Really tough wave to read, but he's doing a nice job of it. 3 turns for Matt Wilkinson. Solid start there. And now Tudella. Another goofy footer in this heat. One big turn out the back. Oh, tries to follow it up, but pushes too hard. Front foot comes out from underneath him. He goes down, and right behind him, Pino Lopes. I would put this guy in the threatening dark horse position any day in waves like this as he stalls for the tube. Gets blasted. Fire hose to the face. Let's take a look at Matt Wilkinson.
Watch how Matt kind of sits on his heels throughout his bottom turns. He really has one of the better backside bottom turns in the business. This is a better example right here. See, he just kind of sits on his heels, and it lets him really elongate and draw a long line. And at Sunset Beach, that means a lot. That third bottom turn was even better because it allows you to deliver your power and your move where you want to. If you have the luxury of kind of placing your top turn where you want with a long bottom turn, you know, it really is the fundamentals of good surfing. So I love that from Wilco. Nice quick snap. This wave had a lot of opportunity after Miguel slipped on that second turn. That was unfortunate because that was an excellent score waiting to drop for him. So he'll be just a little salty after that slip. And then here's that barrel. Watch it just clamp shut right there.
I think that was more of a positional wave. You see Perez on his second wave sliding down a massive slope. Now this wave starts to pick up momentum. Straight up in the lip. Quick, high speed. Gouging turn again. Perez perfectly placing his second turn, trying to hop around that section. The wave ran off, but not after. 2 blistering, big forehand gouges from Michel Perez.
There's that routine that we've seen all year long where he just kind of sets himself up into the zone for Gabriel Medina. And then here's these 2 big moves underneath the hook. Nice, smart carve right under the lip line. Again, he doesn't want to touch that lip because you can just get too much projection. So those were smart maneuvers. Believe it or not, this is Michel Perez's version of a backup score. He goes, you know what? I'm not going to throw too much caution in the wind.
10 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Wilco in second place. Needs to back up that 6.5 to solidify that spot. Tudella, he hasn't got a second wave yet. Needs to get something on the board. That's a complimentary score, a 4.33. That could be a good backup for him. If he gets something in that 7-8 range, he could be looking good. Pino Lopes, just a 1.8 and a 0.5. So Tudella and Lopes both on the hunt for something sizable.
Yeah, there's a lot of time left on the clock though, and here we go, Michel Perez.
Perez, smooth drop, comes around this big section, hammers it. Nice carving turn right in the apex. A big frothy sunset wave, a second carve. Just assailing this lip again. Love that third turn. Perez, he can do no wrong in this heat.
That is Sunset Beach for you. The one man in the lineup who doesn't need a score. Michel Perez, he probably got rid of his 7.3 right there. He really could. If he wanted to, he could come in. He is sailing into the next round.
an interesting take on this heat.
Wow, look at that crazy bottom turn into a nice hook from Michelle. Look at the size of that wave. Very large wave right there. And the face of the wave, even though it had all that whitewash on it, it was relatively clean. Not a ton of chatter from the wind. And that allowed him to let loose on 3 big moves. Came in, did an interview, and then went back out and won the heat.
So it has happened. This is Miguel Tudella's second wave. Nice opening snap, a little free fall. Beautiful backside whip right into the lip. Tudella with a third turn.
Man.
So nicely executed for surfer in yellow. Only needing a 2.68, so I think he could be right there with that last score. And watch out, Ross Williams, we've got the highest single wave score, not only of this heat, but maybe of the whole event, barring that perfect 10. It's a 9.6 for Michelle Perez. Come on in, Michelle. Your work is done.
Hey, did he just take over the lead for the Hawaiian Airlines miles?
You're exactly right, Ross.
Hey, that's 250K.
8 seconds to go, folks. This is how you get a near perfect score at Sunset Beach. Well, that's Miguel Tudella.
First up, Miguel from Peru. Look at that, though. I love those snaps. So he's out there telling Michelle Perez to just, cool his jets a little bit.
So that's a combo in second place, which is pretty rare, but hey, second place is advancing through. Here goes Matt Wilkinson.
Nice start, just a little snap there, and then more commitment on that second turn, right in front of the lip, but he got engulfed, could not ride out in front.
Been a 1.83 in this heat.
And that's not like Bino. And here we go, beautiful bottom turn. Really, the size of this wave had a lot to do with this 9.6. Beautiful turns, well timed. Every time he bottom turned, and again, he's placing that third turn right below the lip, so smart surfing for Michelle.
Well, here he goes, up late. Now he's mounting a comeback. Big open wall to work with, carving back into the whitewater, but this wave just not offering him anything in the way of a critical section. The drop was spectacular, but after that, just a big, flat-looking wall. We'll see what he can get on the inside here. Still carving. So making the most out of a bit unexciting type of wave. It was great from the start, but
down in the top 32 in this event, there's just a lot of stars, a lot of guys that are rated really high. As we see, there was that beautiful drop for Bino until it kind of hit deep water. So he was relegated to just some cutbacks. Smooth surfer though, everything looked nice, but again, he didn't have that exciting section that you were talking about. For Miguel Tudella, he's rated 79th on the QS. So, there's, again, these underdogs, these stories of someone who could really kind of shake things up and come out of nowhere. Needs a 4.37.
Last chance. Nice smooth takeoff. Cranks his bottom turn straight to a nice under the lip snap as he gets back in the section. Nice. Quick reactionary turn and one more. Under the lip, straightening out. He's going to do this possible, he might have a line to this inside connector. This could help his score. He's got a lot of whitewater to work with. He gets it. One more opportunity for Wilco. Quick little snap. And this is straight whitewater river rafting right here for Wilco again. Still going. And Matt Wilkinson, one of the few surfers to actually make the connection all the way to the inside. He's looking at only needing a 4.37, Ross. Now this is what makes these last 30 seconds so exciting.
That was crazy. He rode that wave for, it seemed like a couple minutes. So a nice snap there, and this second maneuver, that's really important right there. That was a critical part of the wave, and he threw it up there. A little more prudent on that third turn, but you don't blame him. He just needs a really small score. My first initial guess is he's easily going to get it. I don't think it's going to be a massive score, but I'm thinking he's going to get that 4.37. So right now, Miguel Tudella is definitely holding his breath.
Wow. So far, so good for Matt Wilkinson. This could be a dream crusher of a wave right here, as Tudella surfed a good heat for him. And here you'll see the reaction from Wilco. Wait for it. Matt Wilkinson gets the score. And there you have it. One more heat on the day to come.